Identity. I would say that my struggle with identity started long before I was even born. When I was born, my father rejected me. He denied that I was his daughter. And so I felt out of place. I felt like I didn't belong. And at the age of 8, I was molested. And that opened up the door to sexual pleasures that a child should never know. And 2 years later, I was raped at the age of 10. And I felt like my dad was supposed to protect me, that he was supposed to be there, and he wasn't. That started the journey of developing unhealthy relationships with men, because it's all I knew. By my early 20s, I had had sex with over 30 men. And these men were the image of a father for me. Because in return for sex, they would provide things that a girl, of course, always wants a father to provide. And because you don't get it from a regular source, a loving source, you take the counterfeit and you get used to it. It wasn't until I started growing in my relationship with God that I started to see that there possibly could be something more. There could be something more. But I didn't understand it, and so I started to search the scriptures to see what God had to say. There's a scripture that I started to attach to where Jesus says, "Pray to God as Father." And that felt really awkward, to pray to God as Father, considering that in those sexual relationships and patterns that I had with those men, I was calling them daddy. So to call God dad felt disgusting. It felt unreal. And I remember one night being on the floor, crying out to God and asking him, like, why did this have to happen to me? Why did I have to have all of these experiences with all of these different men? And you say that you are Father, but where were you? Because you never protected me. And I just remember God whispering to me and telling me that he loved me, and that it hurt him to watch all of this pain that I experienced. And this wasn't who I was. This what I've done in my life, it isn't who I am, and he had the power to change that. And it was hard because I felt stupid. I felt used. But it was empowering at the same time because I was getting a fresh start. So today, I love who I am, and I love who God has created and redeveloped me to be. That's led me to wholeness. It's led me to purity, and being in community it's huge. It's major, because I still struggle. And I know that I have a long way to go, but that's allowed me to live a life of celibacy, where I'm waiting because I know my worth. I'm waiting because I know I'm worth loving, I'm worth waiting for. I'm worth it. I am God's daughter.